And welcome inside Recreation Hall on the campus of Penn State University. It's a bit of an international flair tonight on the Big10Network.com as the Penn State Nittany Lions host the Laval Eyer of Quebec City and our neighbor to the north, Canada. We're glad you're here with us on the Big10Network.com. I'm Tom Ferguson. Alongside me is my partner, Mark Eyer. Mark, it's the second of two exhibition matches. We're very excited to see this here tonight. Of course, Penn State playing host to Laval from Canada. It should be a very interesting matchup here between two teams that have very evenly matched.
Yeah, and it's not really, it is exhibition, but it's played much tougher than that. Laval's a very good team that can test Penn State. Just the game last night in the South Gym was a phenomenal matchup between these two teams.
And welcome back inside Recreation Hall. Tom Ferguson alongside Mark Eyer. Penn State currently trailing Laval 1-0 in sets, 30-19. They played last night, Mark, and it was really just an evenly matched contest, as we talked about earlier tonight.
Yeah, standing room only crowd in the South Gym, and really Penn State played much better at the beginning of the match last night than they did here tonight, obviously. But Laval really started taking it to them in the third set, where Laval won 30-25, and that was more what we saw in this first set, 30-19 Laval. But last night, Max Lipsitz had a big game. Will Price had 17 kills. Joe Sunder came in with 16 kills. So really, Penn State spread their offense around, but so did Laval.
And as you mentioned earlier in this broadcast, I mean, a lot of people came into this maybe expecting Penn State to blow through Laval. This was even for an exhibition match, this was a hotly contested match between these two teams, between two very evenly matched teams.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, this is a good thing for Penn State to play a team of this caliber, because Penn State, yeah, they kind of get into those stretches of their schedule where they play the EIVA and they dominate that conference every year, and they kind of go through that easily and don't drop many sets. So it's good to play a team like this that challenges you, gets you ready for those Western teams. Penn State will go on a Western trip later coming up next month, and it's important for Penn State to be at the top of their game to try to move up the rankings as they stand at number 9 right now in the country.
It's important to prove, as you mentioned, against the Western teams, the teams from California, also the teams in Utah like BYU. It's important for Penn State to prove that they can play with those teams, because those are the teams they're going to have to face coming up in the NCAA tournament if they're able to be that lucky to get there. And welcome back inside Recreation Hall. Penn State currently on top of Laval, 18 serving 15. Some big points here for Penn State as they were able to get a couple blocks, Mark, and then a kill from Turco.
Yeah, a nice kill by Turco coming in off the bench. A freshman really gave Penn State a spark here in the second set. And then there's Max Lipsitz with a huge kill, followed up by Joe Sunder. He'll have one right here. Always great to see the back row kill from Joe Sunder.
So Penn State, that is how they have built their 18-15 advantage, as Will Price is now back to serve. His serve is taken. Laval has to give it up. Free ball coming for the Nittany Lions as Goaz comes to the middle to Lipsitz. Davion has trouble. And a big kill. Wow. Huge for de Grand Pré as he gets that one in. Fans, we remind you that Penn State's next match will be next Friday the 19th as they take on Ball State here. 7 p.m. will be the time, the tip-off, if you will. We'll have the call here, of course, on Big10Network.com, so look forward to that. February 19th, 7 p.m., Ball State comes to Recreation Hall.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Ball State, not ranked, but the first team receiving votes outside the rankings, so it should be a good one in Rec Hall next Friday.
And we welcome you back inside Recreation Hall. Penn State currently on top of Laval, 25-20. We're going to take a look at that controversial play here. Pascal Clement was very unsure of what happened there. It looked like Sunder may have gone over the line, and I think that was his argument.
Yeah, and it's tough because the new rule is that the whole foot has to be over the line this year. It's not just that you were over it with your toe. The whole foot has to be over. But also in the rule book is if you interfere with another player on the other side, even if you weren't all the way over, then it should be called against you. So it is a controversial call, but we'll have to move on with it. It was called, and it's in the past now.
As Laval tries to get a few points, Penn State able to corral it and get rid of it. Mondu tries. So now Goaz goes far side, and that one comes off the antenna as Will Price misses it there. Laval gets the point. It's the Winter Olympics volleyball edition here in Recreation Hall as Laval University, the representatives from Canada, taking on the Penn State men's volleyball team. 2-1, Penn State up on top of Laval. We're going to take a look at some replays from that third set. Starts off with the Price kill, and then from there a Wolf block that really set the tone for the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, and you're going to see Wolf's block right here. And that's just a beautiful job of getting over, moving your feet, rising up in time to get your hands way above the net. Beautiful job by Ryan Wolf. I love the way he's been playing. And then here, that was game point for Penn State. Max Lipsitz, not the best timing with Goas, but hey, got the job done.
As the fans rise to their feet, it's match point here. Sunder with back to serve. He has 12 kills and 10 digs so far tonight, looking to put it away here for the Nittany Lion faithful. Sunder's service into the net. So Laval will get the serve. Although if you're the fans here, you can't necessarily be that mad because you definitely don't want to get back out into that cold. And with the way things have heated up in here, you might as well stay and get used to the warmth. So the kill attempt coming from Turco, and that's gonna do it. The Penn State Nittany Lions defeat Laval in a very entertaining matchup here. 3-1, 30-23 in the final set. So the sets go 30-19 Laval, 30-25 Penn State, 30-23, and 30-23. As the Nittany Lions defeat Laval. We're going to take a look at the match point here from Nick Turco. We mentioned how big of a match he's going to have. He had 10 kills tonight. Yeah, and that's only in 3 sets, mind you, because he didn't play the first one. Came in for Ian Hendries. He struggled in the first set. I can't speak any more highly of what Nick Turco did.